Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more EU4 and Dithmarschen. I'm gonna take tech. We can take better artillery. That's fine. We can call Scotland into the war. There's really no reason for that. So we are hostile to Spain. Main reason why we declare this war is to force France to just fight and get weak so that we can eventually revoke his lands that are part of the empire. So we're not going to do anything to help him in this war whatsoever. We're just forcing him to fight Spain for as long as possible. In the meantime, we do want to attack Utrecht. He's going to make us fight Venice. So let's put 3/4 of our army down here. And we'll keep 1/4 here just to stack wipe Utrecht as soon as we can declare. Salzburg just did a thing. What did he do? I'm not really sure what he did. Doesn't matter. Arumba, you get our overlord abandon us when you lose vassals via peace deal. It doesn't matter if they're loyal or not. Right. Okay, so in that case, we might want to just cancel the vassal relationships. I don't want to take our overlord abandon us penalty. I had a feeling you do still get it that way. But it is a sneaky way to break vassalization without waiting on a truce. All of France's armies in Britain? Great. The longer he gets stack wiped and has to deal with Spain's occupations, the weaker he becomes. We actually kind of want that. We want France to hurt. So we're declaring the conquest of Hemmingstedt. We do want to keep our aggressive expansion to a minimum if possible. This guy is reformed. I think we're going to just piece him out for forced religion rather than conquest. Otherwise this province will be slower to convert. We don't want to, like, conquer it and then release it and all that stuff. It's already part of the empire. Sure, Poland, you can have access. Why not? I see a problem with that. There actually isn't any reason to improve relations with vassals above 100, because as soon as they stop being a vassal, in this case, the 3 that we vassalized, that improved relations, it can go to 200 when they're a vassal, but only 100 if they're not, and it will actually just floor to 100. So we just want to get the improved relations to 100, and then stop worrying about these guys. The other ones, though, we do want to continue. Here's our truce with Würzburg. We don't have a CB. We don't have a truce with Burgundy. Burgundy's allied to Silesia, Salzburg, Würzburg. Würzburg was an elector. Silesia's Protestant. Salzburg was Protestant. Was it that he switched? I think he was reformed, wasn't he? No, it's not right. It was Bavaria, Austria, Pomerania. Those are the 3. Ah, here we go. This is why Würzburg was relevant. And Silesia. Great. So we could declare war on Burgundy, co-belligerent either Silesia or Würzburg. They'll pull in Pomerania. The only question is, are they small enough for us to force religion on as a separate piece? No. Alright, we gotta just wait on truce then. Also, yeah, we want to do the Pope thing in Africa, that's true. Looks like Venice might have an actual reasonable army, so let's just kind of take our time. We have built manufactories. We could get some money. Wait till we have higher income, though. Why are none of these ships queued up to our fleet? Weird. I suppose it's entirely possible that it's because the Spanish Navy's up here. Prussia can claim on Pomerania? They already do have a claim, but we have a truce right now. I was looking for ways that we could get to war with them without waiting on the truce. Norway created a trade post because they're technically a plutocracy. Kind of funny. We're rich enough now that I'm not worried about transferring occupations to our marches. That would still be a thing that I would do. Hey, we have a colonial nation. So Dutch Columbia, that's a pretty dumb name, right? What do you guys want to call it instead? We are the Netherlands. We are Dithmarschen. Dutch processed cocoa. New Denmark. Well, so far we've been exporting randoms. Look at the culture over here. We've got some Romagnols, some Estonians, some Danes, some Flemish. We got some whatever the hell these are gonna be. I don't know. Romagnols again. These are like they're like the unwanteds. The deportation center #1. Why don't we just call it that? Oh, that sounds amazingly bad. I'm gonna just do it. Deportation center #1. And we need to change their adjective to something funny. So deportation center #1, the adjective. So if they were to declare their war, what would we want to see pop up on the screen? What would a whole bunch of unwanted people do? We don't want like the deported war. That doesn't make sense. We want something like riotous is, yeah, that's a decent option. Deportation is tight. Oh, I feel bad. So if you guys are missing this, if you don't understand the reference, it's because like 2 days ago, while I was drinking on stream, after we played for a long time, then we were watching a whole bunch of videos by Screen Rant. The quote from that: "Deportation is tight." No, misfits, rejects, you guys aren't quite getting it right. Like, those aren't adjectives in the sense that I'm looking for. I'm looking for, picture, like when you go and you look at your aggressive expansion, this is what we put here is what's going to show up in this tooltip. So see how it says right here, aggressive expansion -79. Am I thinking of the right thing? I think that's actually the name of your ideas. What is it? No, there is a way to see this. What am I talking about? Oh no, it's like, okay, so if you like look at someone's reasons to ally you. See how it just says Dutch army strength? It's Dutch army strength because of this, Dutch ideas. So we want like, yeah, so if we, okay, for example, so if we use like expendable, it would be the expendable army strength, or expendable war, the expendable aggressive expansion, you know? I'm gonna just like, what's the word for it? Executive privilege this choice. I'm gonna say we're gonna go with like unreasonable. So when they declare war, it'll be the unreasonable colonial war, unreasonable aggressive expansion, unreasonable, like, I don't know, it's fun. Negative adjective, how about Danish? Alright. Executive transvestite, exactly, that's actually what that reference is from. Bunker Hornsby, thank you for your sub, also Excessian 100, thank you. Russia has decided to attack Theodoro. Theodoro is not a one-province minor. That's impressive. All right, so we're going to hide our manpower for this event. I don't want to lose manpower. That's stupid. It's just not. Accidentally unpause the game, though. So we're going to lose some of that manpower. Not as much as we would have lost otherwise. Okay, so Spain is probably not going to be a threat to us. I think it's unlikely that they're going to come up here and cause any issues. We just want to peace out Venice right now, if possible, for... Humiliate. Get our power projection back up to a reasonable amount. He's a non-co-belligerent. We're not really in a position to start trying to expand the Empire. Right now we're still trying to police the Empire. Once we're done policing, we'll worry about pushing it outward. We should probably help out with the siege of Genoa. Combat ability's fine. We don't want France to focus on Genoa. We want them to focus on Spain, so we can help out with Genoa's siege slightly, then we shall. Also, there's some Spain over here we could siege, I guess. Sjaelland is rocking still? Yeah, Sjaelland is alive. There's Sjaelland. Sjaelland, the 5-6. Pretty fearsome. Alright, Venice is on medium enthusiasm. Let's try to get him down to low. We could possibly bring our navy around, but trying to get it in here. There's also 69 galleys. 69 galleys. So that's not a good idea. Let's move up into the hills, hang out next to Dalmatia. He still has a pretty good army. We're doing okay on manpower, so I'll suffer some extra attrition. We could gain not very much army tradition. I think we'll sack army tradition at this point. We're good on generals for the moment. We want to keep our professionalism growing. More siege ability stacking. Alright, with that extra fort fallen, we got 64 with Venice. Get our humiliate, get our power projection back up. And since we're not actually looking to full annex this other guy, he'll probably accept right now. It's pretty low cost, I think, overall to force religion on this guy. Yeah, 18, so we're gonna force his religion. We want to keep truces as short as possible now so we can actually use co-belligerency and stuff to mess with people. We want to keep our prestige high. We do need economy, but mostly just force religion where necessary. We'll just peace out for force religion, nothing else. Beyond that, now we're pretty much done with this war, so let's bring these guys all back home and start drilling, because this is France's war. While we're drilling, we'll look around and see if we can find another opportunity. You think the music sounds kind of off? Not sure why. Expand the diplomatic corps just expired. We were getting a claim on you because we wanted to do something. He hasn't actually secured any allies. So, why don't we go ahead and create a Free City Prince. Soon-ish. New debate. Extra colonists could be useful. We have a spare colonist right now. That's dumb. We could try to integrate Norway, but again, I don't want to lose the Diplo rep right now while we're not necessarily doing integration. Burgher loyalty is nice. It would give us a lot of extra money if the burghers were loyal. So, probably go for that. That or the colonist, but I'd really prefer the burgher loyalty at the moment. Lose 5 imperial authority. No! All 5? All 5 of our imperial authority? What a great debate. Alright, so we got Corpse Grinder over here. He only has 2 siege pips. Let's grab Sjaelland instead. Because Sjaelland has more siege pips. Where's the other army? Corpse Grinder, you can go back here and in again. Unsurprisingly, these guys are not very strong. We lost a diplomat because of that. One thing we are going to do is probably go to war with the Pope. The Pope is allied to people that we don't like. There's a little fun thing we were going to maybe try doing, which is getting the Pope to convert by utilizing, apparently it's a EU4 mechanic. If the Pope goes bankrupt while he's a one province minor, then he will take on the religion of his capital, and his capital is currently Protestant. The state religion is still Catholic, but basically if we force him to go bankrupt while he's a one province minor, we can maybe mess with the Pope. So we need to declare war on the Pope. Pope is allied to France, but France can't get involved. Poland also doesn't want to get involved, so this seems reasonable. Unfortunately, Congo does have a sizable army down here, so we'd have to transport troops. Take Rome and make him fetishist? You want me you want me to like take Rome for myself? How would we convert it to fetishist? No, the Pope isn't only in Rome. He's got he's got these things down here, which we do want to take from him. We actually can break vassalization while we're at war. So let's go ahead and Scutish toggle Aachen. I think we want to get rid of this one, maybe. I know I said we were going to wait until after this next re-election, but if we stop controlling other electors, this one gets plus 50 more. If we just join the Empire, we should probably just get that out of the way as well. We're going to lose a diplomat again. I don't want to forget about this. I think we'll just add it to the Empire. We also gain Diplo Rep that way, so sure. It will make us into a duchy. Fine. We're now a prince, officially. Which makes us a duchy rank, which means we lose the diplomat, which is again fine. Got max relations there. Let's top that one off again. Wurzburg is at 100. These guys we don't need to worry about taking any higher because they are vassals at the moment. I do want to top off relations with the Ottomans because we could easily lose that alliance. Also, I keep forgetting to colonize. We should probably colonize better. We're trying to expel minorities, and they're possibly going to ruin it. Let's do this. We're going to build regimental camps in our colonial nation. And we're going to tell them to be siege focused. We're going to tell them to embargo. And their governor is a 411 administrator. Let's replace him with a militant. Oh wow, they actually start off better than normal. Make him a militant guy because we want him to generate enough military points to like do stuff. Also, I think even though we want money from these guys, we want them to have an army so they don't actually get like sieged out and stuff. Maybe before the regimental camp, we should make forts over here. Just do a level 1 fort for now. Okay, France is doing their job. We've got our siege of Florence. We're gonna go ahead and conquer this land. So the thing is, this land is not part of the Empire. This looks like it's part of the Empire, but it's not technically. We don't want to add land to the Empire right now because it's decaying so quickly. We need to get this to the point where it's at least breaking even. And then we're going to add everything we own to the empire, which is like 30 provinces. We can probably get the first reform passed. But we do need to, like, core and annex this ourselves, essentially, in order to create a prince here. We will make them another core there. Gonna make Austria mad, don't care. Hopefully we can just make this into a territorial core. No. Oh well, we'll pay extra admin points, it's fine. The price that we pay. These guys can drill. Let's have all these guys head up to here. Here and here. English separatists. Good. France is a little distracted. Like that. Right. Colonization. I went over there to look at colonization. I ended up building a fort. Whoops. We're going to keep colonizing this region until we get to 10 provinces. Just because I want to get the merchant. When you revoke, do regular vassals still get 100% liberty desire? They will if they're not a prince. If you have a regular vassal whose capital is not part of the empire, they will be aware of all of the other vassals. The thing that stops them from caring about other vassals' relative power is the fact that they are a prince. How is Sweden's war doing? He's winning just fine. I don't care who kills Denmark as long as Denmark dies. We'll need to take Sjaelland ourselves eventually, but not really a problem. I think we will cancel the subsidies to Sweden though now that we've ensured that he's going to win. Alright bud, no more monies. Alright, I'm gonna take a break here. As always, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the campaign. I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you soon.